Alright, so who is
So
this?
I was kicking it with Greg, Curtis, and Curtis's new girlfriend Taylor. And Greg is tripping balls now, alright? He just comes up out of nowhere and he's just like, okay, first we see him and he's coming, he's like, you've seen my street, John. We're at the end of my street and he's all the way halfway down the street and all we see is him running. Full speed, literally like full speed. He stopped for a second and then just kept running again. And he gets up to us and he's going like this. And we're just like, Greg, what's up, dude? And he's like, nothing much, man. I'm so fucking tired. Let me hit that cigarette. So I give him my cigarette. Everything's cool. Everything's going all right. And then next thing you know, we look over and he's just fucking. I blink my eye and he's just standing in the fucking road like this. Just fucking. I'm like, Greg, what are you doing? He's like, this ground's really hot right here. Well, Greg, it's in the sun. And he just stands there. He's going, it's starting to really burn my foot. And then he just stands there like this. And he stood there staring at us for like 3 minutes, dude. I'm not joking like at all. He just stood there. And so we're smoking cigarettes too, right? And it's coming to the end of the fucking cigarette butt. And fucking, he looks at Curtis and he goes, Curtis, have you ever seen anyone eat a cigarette butt? And Curtis and me both were like, no, dude. Before we could even do anything, Greg had already snatched the cigarette out of Curtis's mouth, put it in his mouth, and chewed it up. And he was like, oh, you guys want to see me swallow it? I was like, no, dude, spit that out. Spits it out.
How'd you get here?
And then I teleported. And then we go around the corner back in front of Curtis's house, and we pulled some leaves off the tree, and we had 3 leaves. Curtis had 3 leaves in his hand, and Greg walks up and he goes, hey man, that's my spinach. And we're like, dude, this is leaves. And he just takes it, dog, and eats it. And we're like, Greg, those are just leaves. And then we're just sitting there talking to him, and he goes like this. He's like, so 1 means yes, 2 means fuck you, don't call my dad an asshole, 5 means go, left is right, and right is left. And I'm just like, Greg, what are you talking about, dude? And he just keeps going on. He just goes, have you ever he does this, like he'll take the design of something and he'll just fucking be like, okay, this bike tire is like this, coming down to my shoe, and the shoe is coming up to there. Alright, you see how the window is squared, so it goes across, and then we kind of dip down right there, so it comes down, and then it comes to the hose, which points off that way, which go, and then it found this, so then we go like that, and then, everything's going that way, and then, so what's over there, and then he'll just fucking go over there, and he'll just do the same thing with other shit. He'll be like, alright, so it just landed right here, and that, like over there, he'll just follow shit randomly. He'll be like, oh, this is pointing right here to this car, and the car's going up, so it's going to JJ's car, and then he'll be like, in the end, he'll end up just like, alright, there's something right here, but probably on the other side of the world. What's right here on the other side of the world? He's so gone, he's just gone. He's just so fucked up now that it's just standing there with him. He's like, I just told him, I was like, Greg, we'll just pickle, and then run across the street and jump in the pool and then ride a dragon out of here. And he just goes like this. This is the only thing he does. What dragon? And I go, Greg, dude, you're tripping. We're playing Saints Row, dude, too. And he's doing this. He's in the same spot, swimming against a wall. That's all his character's doing, is just swimming against a wall. And I'm like, Greg, click triangle, go back to the shore. He's like, no, man. He's like, I know this is a glitch.
Wait,
5 minutes later, it's just still him going.
Say the weed.
What?
The weed.
So he comes up and he asked me, when he first showed up, he asked if I had any weed I could sell him. And I was like, no, Greg, I don't. And this fool just gets all serious-faced, and he looks at me, and he goes, don't give me meth! And I was just like, dude, we're not going to give you fucking meth, bro. And he's just like, we're next to his dad, bro. We go back up to his house to look at his truck. We're standing next to his dad, and his dad probably, he knows this is normal. I don't, because his dad just stood there and didn't say anything. And Greg just looks at us, and he goes, all right, so everybody knows not to give me meth, right? And we're just like, Greg, no one's offering you meth. And he goes like this. He picks up a butt of, like, a cigarette, and he goes like this. Dad, have you ever seen anyone eat a cigarette butt? And his dad just goes, blam! He goes, did you eat another cigarette butt? And I was like, so that wasn't you, like, this fool is beyond gone. We're going to go kick it with him, and we'll have more videos about how trippy he is. Oh, we'll have videos of him being how trippy he is.